Hi, my name is Nadia and I'm from Hit the Hay. Hit the Hay is a host of mental health promotion team originating over at Klein High School. And today I would like to discuss 3 ways that at least help me create a more mindful sleeping environment and help me maintain and achieve good sleeping habits and sleeping patterns. And I would like to preface this by saying that what works for me may not work for you, but it's still good to try to listen to the advice and see how it works out. And if you do, let us know in the comments. Thank you. So the first habit that I would like to share would have to be reading. My most current read is If Nietzsche Were a Narwhal, which was written by a professor who works over at, I think, St. Francis Xavier University. Correct me if I'm wrong, but this has honestly been helping me sleep better, mainly because it stimulates my mind. And that is mainly what you want to lean towards when you're attempting to fall asleep right away. You want to avoid electronics. You want to avoid blue light. You want to avoid caffeine. And yes, we know that's a given. We know that's bad for you, but why exactly is it bad for you? And what makes reading so good, besides the fact that it doesn't involve blue light? Okay, before I begin, I would like to say that I will be reading out of my journal, which is a quick and easy way that helps me reduce screen time out of my life, especially because it's something that I enjoy doing. So let's begin. Okay, so reading stimulates the mind in ways that screens cannot. This book, for example, provokes deep thoughts about human behavior that can barely get to the simplicity of animal life. This witch himself loathed animals so much that he envied their ability to exist without overthinking. They live instinctively. They don't have to worry about constant self-criticism and moral dilemmas that plague us humans. And reading these reflections and reading his thoughts helped me think and stimulate my mind before bed without the constant music playing in my head from TikTok, without the constant Netflix in the background, HBO in the background. I don't have those things to make me anxious. I don't go to bed singing songs. I don't have that in my mind. I go to bed with my thoughts. And when I have my thoughts lulling me to bed, you become more capable of having a more efficient sleep, sleeping for longer hours, and waking up refreshed, which is something that every single teenager needs, especially since we are still growing. The main takeaway from reading before bed is that it is very, very grounding. And if you find it difficult to get into the habit of reading, just know that it does take strength to cut off digital screens, because screens is an addiction. Overusage of electronics is an addiction, and however you want to interpret it, it is still considered an addiction because you're constantly immersed into your screen, into your phone, that you forget how to take care of yourself. You forget how to treat yourself. You forget how to take care of your body, how to take care of your health and your sleeping health, which is probably the most important thing you can do, especially in your youth. Moving on to the second thing, I really do enjoy listening to movie and film and TV show soundtracks. I love Alexander Desplat. I love James Newton Howard. There are so many. They're composers and they compose music for movies, TV shows, video games, and those help me sleep the best. I find them relaxing because they're soothing. No words, no dialogue, no heavy instrumentals. It's very light. Currently, one of my favorite songs from a film at the time. Actually, one of my favorite soundtracks currently would have to be the One Battle After Another soundtrack or the Frankenstein soundtrack. I've been listening to that a lot. So those help me sleep. It's very relaxing for your mind because it isn't too overstimulating. It's just there to help you relax. It's like one giant lullaby, and it helps me a lot. Again, it might not help you. Not all people enjoy listening to things before they fall asleep, but again, there's no words in here. It's soft instrumentals. It's very, very light. So take that into consideration. And then to end this off, number three would have to be my journal. I love my journal. I take it with me everywhere. Every day at school, it's in my backpack along with my book. It's I love it with all my life. And a lot of people enjoy writing in their notes app, but again, if there is an alternative to anything you can do on your phone, I suggest doing that. I suggest implementing it into your life, especially because journaling, you need that. You need that for your mental health. You want to talk about your life to yourself. You want to talk about intimate moments that you've experienced. You want to talk about private conversations, internal thoughts, external actions, stuff you wish you could have prolonged. Anything really you can write down, and it helps you. You can have a conversation with yourself. You can reflect. There are so many things you can do, and you go to bed, your head is clear, and you're ready to hit the hay. So also take that into consideration. Okay, that's all. I want to say thank you if you watched this whole video, and I want to say I hope you learned something new. And again, we are learning with you. So the Hit the Hay team, all six of us, we are all trying to learn with you, and we are trying to implement these new skills because again, we are students just like you, we are teenagers just like you, and we are teenagers and students first before we are educators. So again, if you ever feel like this is too difficult, or you ever feel like you are incapable of doing so, just know that you're not, because we are learning too, and we're trying to, and if we can do it, we know you can do it because we love you and we have hopes for you. Thank you. And I also have Little Bo Peep here, and Little Bo Peep and I will tell you to hit the hay. Hit the hay!